Jai Shri Krishna. So today is May 14, 2026, and Moon has now moved Rashi from Pisces. Now it's come to Aries, which is Mesha Rashi. So now Moon is in Ashwini Nakshatra, Pada 1. If you are born and in your chart you have Moon in Aries in Ashwini Nakshatra, please review the video completely till the end. This is part 1. I will definitely try to put the part 2 as well when I get a chance. Yeah. Now, 3 things. Number 1, please share your input and comments as well in the comment section of the video. 2, please do subscribe as well so that you get notifications. And number 3, I also teach Vedic astrology classes for free in the Clubhouse app, and you have to go to the Vedic Astrology Club. Wednesday, 7:20 p.m. Central Time, I do teach as well. Yeah. So coming back, Moon in Ashwini Nakshatra. So if you are born earlier than year 2000, let's say, okay, that means year 2000 would have been a very difficult for you. Moon in Ashwini Nakshatra people. Okay, number 1. Number 2 is this is the Kal Purush Rashi. This is Mesha Rashi, right? Aries, and first Nakshatra, first Rashi. Okay, if you go and study BPHS, it is always associated with Kritika Nakshatra as starting. Okay, and thanks to all the change which has been made by Vishwamitra, Saptarishi, Brahma Rishi as well. Okay, next is if you look at it, the Mesha Rashi also has a connection with Daksha Prajapati. That is why the sign is associated with the, like a goat head kind of a thing, right? So Daksha had as a father separation from the child. Okay, Sati, who is also Parvati, right? Now this nakshatra Ashwini is an excellent nakshatra, and you will see why down the down the as we move down to the video, right? But it's a Ketu nakshatra, own nakshatra, right? And it's in the Rashi of Mars, right? Mars. Okay. Sun is exalted at this nakshatra at 10 degrees. Okay. Exactly at 10 degrees, which will be the Ashwini nakshatra Pada 3. Okay. This nakshatra is also forms a Gandanta point with Meena Rasi Revati nakshatra 4th Pada. The first degree is where the Gandanta point is. Usually people with Moon in Ashwini, they will have something with the father, meaning the father may not be alive, right? At a young age, they may lose the father. Or number 2 is they may be separated from the father, or the father may not be available physically or emotionally. Yeah. So this is again the Daksha story, what I just told earlier about. Okay. This nakshatra characteristics, if you see, it's very innovative but impulsive, positive, wealthy, bold, confident, generous, extremely, they have very high amount of gratitude, self-reliant, imaginative. They are very adamant and fixed, but can be changeable over a period of time until certain times certain events happen. Okay, they are very restless, they are impulsive and enterprising, like they can become entrepreneurs, business people. Okay, at some point they want to move from job to business. Okay, they enjoy travel. They also like watching live stuff, like think of live drama, live theater, live events, like live games, live concerts, lot of those things they will like to watch. Yeah, live matches, sports matches, whatever it is. They will start on one thing, typically they will stop somewhere, and before they finish they will jump to another one. This is something very, very strongly associated with Ashwini Nakshatra. Okay, they can be extremely inspiring but also restless. Okay, now the mind, it's constantly thinking activity, so there is a disturbance, always seeking a change. They're never satisfied, and they have also some kind of an issue or a difficulty to accept the advice of others. Okay, there will be some kind of a loss repercussion of one's own action. because of a bad decision. But they will learn, that is where they will learn that they should listen to others. Until that, it won't happen. Yeah, so one bad decision will happen. So you have to think about Daksha's learning, right? He had a big fight with Sati and everything, right? The whole thing with what Sati actually had to learn with Daksha. And it was, so that was something you have to remember about the story of Sati and Daksha. All right. Ashwini, right? Nakshatra also is associated with horses, specifically like two horses, right? The duality comes in. So people with this energy, they have some connection with horses, like a jockey, horseman, horse racing, those kind of things, horse dealers, physicians, business people. Anything with horses today is also associated with vehicles, automobiles, conveyance, automobile parts, conveyance parts, etc. Right? Horse riders, right? They're also like drivers. It can be a cab driver, etc. Right? Merchants, business people. The energy is 2 times. Everything do 2 times. Pray to Ganesha. Okay, Ganesha is one person. Another person is Shiva and Parvati. Okay, now the people usually have head or headache issues, right? And they also have issues with knee and top portion of the feet. Okay, like a horse, they are very sensitive and passionate. There is a constant motion for them always. They don't like stillness and patience, right? But they are also prone to depression, anxiety, and restlessness other than headache. Okay, I'm trying to think. It's a movable nakshatra. It's Vata airy nakshatra as well. There is a lot of creativity to a point, it's excess. So it is difficult to control and harness. And the energy is at the beginning of the room, at the start. Okay, the Saptarishi associated is Marichi. So you can say the prayer 2 times, Om Marichi Namaha. Marichi's wife Kala, Om Kalaya Namaha 2 times. Urna, Om Urnaya Namaha 2 times. The animal associated is a male horse or a swan. Okay, either one. So these people naturally are associated with horses and swans. So they have some picture, idols, any of those, wallpaper, right? And remember, swan is the only bird or an animal you can think of which has the ability and the knowledge to separate the water and the milk. Where it won't, if you mix milk and water together, they will separate the milk and water in a way they will only suck the milk and leave the water. Okay, all right. Next is the other mantra you can also say is Om Ashwini Kumaraya Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumaraya Namaha. Okay, this is an excellent nakshatra for healing very difficult diseases. So if you know anybody who is suffering with severe health issues and has to start a new treatment, and you can wait for a few months or here and there, right? Any new medication or anything you want to try, right? You want to try it on the October 26th, which is Monday, October 26, 2026. Try it in the morning around 6:30, where ascendant will be in Libra in Swati Nakshatra. Okay, and moon will be in Ashwini. Sun, Mercury, Venus, all will be in Libra in the ascendant. All right. Now, the only important thing is, right, if you are born with moon in Ashwini Nakshatra, the best nakshatra where you can use for healing yourself will be either Rohini or Pushya. Okay. The temple, the nakshatra temple associated for people born with moon in Ashwini Nakshatra is Piravi Marundishwara temple in a place called Tirutharepundi in Tiruvarur in Tamil Nadu. I repeat, Piravi Marundishwara temple in a place called Tirutharepundi in Tamil Nadu. Okay, in Tiruvarur. Okay, luck will change for them at 20 years and 39 years. All right, so this is part 1. I will try to do part 2 when I get a chance. All right, Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you.